Hello everybody. In today's lesson we are going to be covering naming and writing covalent compounds. So this is page 115 and 116 in your notes. So covalent compounds are composed of only nonmetals, named by using prefixes to indicate the number of each element in a formula. The mono prefix is usually not used for the first element in the formula. The second element's name ends in "ide", so IDE, and some covalent compounds have common names such as methane, NH4, ammonia, which I believe is NH3, and water, which is H2O. Prefixes we are talking about here: 1, mono, 2, di, 3, tri, 4, tetra, 5, penta, 6, hexa, 7, hepta, 8, octa, 9 is non, and then dec is 10. You are required to know these 10 prefixes in order to name covalent compounds. So again, remembering that covalent compounds are composed of only nonmetal. So think right side of the periodic table. Okay? So let's do a little bit of practicing. This rule basically still applies from previous naming of compounds. Okay, so let's do a few examples here. So name the following compounds. So I'm going to go through the first one with you, and then you can pause and try the rest. So we have phosphorus and hydrogen. Both are nonmetals. So for the first one, we don't see any subscripts on either of these, meaning we don't have more than one. So we're going to start off with writing down phosphorus. And then we're going to add the prefix to the second element. So this is your hydrogen. So mon, O, okay, and then hydride, because we change the ending of ogen, ogen becomes ide. So make sure you've changed the ending. Okay, so pause and give the next 4 of these a try. If you're stuck, you can continue watching my lesson. Okay, the second example is CO. So it's made up of a carbon and an oxygen. So again, we're not using mono on the first element. So this is carbon. We have 1, so mon. Because oxygen already has the O, we don't make it mono oxide, it's just mon oxide. So there's already an O present from oxygen, so just mon oxide. Okay, the next one, HI. So write the first element, hydrogen, and then we have 1 iodine, so it's mono iodide. Let's change the ending to IDE. Here we have 2 nitrogen and 3 oxygen. So this means 2 is the prefix di, followed by the element unchanged name, so dinitrogen. 3 is trioxide. Okay, so this time we are going to write the molecular formulas for the following compounds. So this is much easier than ionic compounds because the prefixes will tell you exactly how many of each element we need. So pause here, take a moment to try these. If you're fully confused, follow along with me as I go through these. Okay, so chlorine trifluoride. So looking on our periodic table, if you don't remember the element symbol, chlorine is Cl, and then fluoride is fluorine, so F, and then we have 3 of them as indicated by the subscript. Looking on the periodic table again, P is phosphorus, penta means 5 chlorines, so it's going to be PCl5. Notice that the 5 goes behind or to the right in the subscript position of the element that it's in front of. In this case, it's chlorine, and that's because it's telling you exactly how many of that element you have present. So we have 5 chlorine, so Cl5. Tetraphosphorus, so tetra is 4. Deco, those are dec, is 10. So we have 4 phosphorus, so P4, and then oxygen, symbol O, we have 10. We are not reducing these as these prefixes give a specific name to the compound, so do not reduce when you have 2 nonmetals. Disulfur, dibromide, di is 2, so S2, and then bromine is Br2. And then I'm just going to make a note here again, do not reduce. Okay, so that is everything for our very short lesson on covalent compounds. So if you can just follow the instructions provided in the schedule, and that is it for today.